What up, YouTube? Back at it again. We are checking out this video, and I guess I missed it in context. Into the Light was supposed to go prior to we just did a couple days ago, the Nothing is Eternal mini documentary style video. So we're gonna check this out right now. We'll just add this as kind of an addendum. Just pretend that we did this. We looked at it first, right? Although I'm not sure. I don't know. We'll see in a second here. The more of this stuff we check out, I think is always for the better. Just, learning more about artists and whatnot. What is going on here? Okay, a little better. Do me a favor, go support Aurora, go like, go subscribe. As you know, we adore Aurora on the channel here, and we've been checking out a lot more of her stuff. I don't know if we have more docu-style stuff on the list. I'll have to check. I know we have more songs, which is super cool too. So excited to check out both. I don't, this is a music channel technically, but learning about artists I think is equally as important, especially when you have, crazy, unique artists like Aurora. Love to have you guys here as well. If you could, make sure you smash that like, make sure you're subscribed. I appreciate it very much. It does help the channel. Happy Friday, guys. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I think I have like an allergy thing going on. I have this you see this red thing in my eye? That's not good, because I've had my other eyes are fine, but I have 4 of them. I've had surgeries in that eye, so it's kind of concerning. We'll see. I get to go pick up the dog from the groomer in a little bit. If you show up at the live stream tomorrow, you'll get to see what he looks like, all fresh and cut up and clean. Let's dive in. We got Into the Light.
World is covered by our trails. Scars we cover up with paint. Watch them preach in sour lies. I would rather see the world through the eyes of a child.
Same. There's an innocence to that, and it lacks. It's sort of that ignorance is bliss, at least in my eyes. You're lacking all of the things that you sort of learn later, that at some point you wish you could kind of unlearn, and then go back to this, this cocoon of innocence, and lacking responsibility as well. The world, it gets more annoying as you get older, and then I feel like it tapers off and it gets less annoying when you start really caring and paying attention to certain things. But anyways, sorry, go ahead.
I played piano when I was 6, and I started writing songs when I was 9. I don't think my family even knew that I wrote songs or that I sang at all before I was around 14. It was never a dream to become Aurora or anyone. I just want to write songs. Music for me is the best way to feel anything. I think we're very afraid to feel, especially if it's a sad feeling. We don't want to think about anything that makes us sad. World is covered by our trails. Scars we cover with pain. Music has taken me, all over the world. And, that's very strange, isn't it? I feel like Alice in Wonderland. I find a story that inspires me in some way, often a sad one, because then I know that that person is a fighter, a warrior. I want people to be able to call themselves a warrior. my album. It's mainly about how, you know, bad experiences from the past can be good memories. It's kind of like you come to peace with everything that's happened. And what used to be bad memories or bad experiences, you just accept them and you move on.
She's still kind of like a child. I mean, she's a poet and she's an artist and she's extremely talented and very uniquely gifted, and very spiritually connected to things that I don't really understand. Um, but she's this light, and there are some very kind of like child-esque characteristics in the most endearing, most whimsical way, to her. Sometimes, like, she just like she's like, I didn't really see much. She just like, I just kind of want to, like, escape in my forest and write songs and make people happy. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I like to, you know some people, they were playing with other kids and throwing around a ball or whatever, and I was kind of just playing with butterflies and singing to the trees. You know, there's something very endearing about that.
It's so fun to see your songs grow and become something more than just an idea. I always want to be in the studio. That's my favorite thing in the world. You can never finish art. It's not possible. But if I was supposed to make a perfect song, then I would only make one song. And I would change it every day. When a human strokes your skin, that is when you let them in. Let them in before they go.
Ah, you see? Do you see something in the headphones she's wearing right now? I'm just saying, we have a little something in common. A little something.
I would rather feel alive with a childlike soul.
I bought them just so I could hear it just how she's hearing it. That was the only reason. I'm gonna probably return them or sell them. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. We'll run it back a little bit.
With a childlike soul. With a childlike soul.
That's so cool though. Like, I feel like she grew up in kind of a magical place. They show these forests that like look like they're out of like fantasy books that I've read. And no, they're places. Like, I've never really like grown. I didn't grow up with. I mean, I grew up in San Diego, so it's not the worst. We just it's beaches instead. Um, but I don't know. There's something majestic about that as well. Something that's very foreign to me.
I will love making songs anyway, what happens. And as long as one person tells me that she or he needs my music, then.
And that's something that I wanted to touch on too, is that she's very humble. So she'll never take for granted the impact that her music has on others, right? Because I think that's very important to understand, that with a lot of artists, like sometimes your music, there's artists that they make music that you could just rock out to, and it's a lot of fun, and then there's there's artists that make music that can like deeply touch and affect people's lives. um and I think that that's where you draw a line between making music and making art. um it's not just a stylistic thing. It's what you can convey and pour into your music from an emotional standpoint, from a spiritual standpoint, uh that that isn't just about making something that sounds boppy on the radio. there's a lot of artists that do that. They make a lot of money. They're very successful and they're very loved. Um, and then there's artists that don't give a shit about the money. That they that'll come, and that's nice to have. But like they they create their art because it's all they know how to do. It's all that's within them, and that's how they express themselves. And people get that. People latch onto that, right?
I'm gonna feel like I'm useful. I hope that I still like doing music. I hope it's not only, I hope it won't become only a job. That would be the saddest thing, like losing your heart. I will never move away from Bergen. Or of course, I leave Bergen all the time, but my home will never leave Bergen.
Yeah, we gotta check out, like, I love the docu-style stuff. I mean, with her, like, I love seeing documentary style stuff with a lot of artists. Just because, like, again, like, I could sit here and listen to music all day, and people might watch it with me, and that's fine. But am I learning anything about, like, the meaning of it? So I feel like I kind of owe it to myself, not just to you guys, but owe it to myself to really dive in and learn more about it. What ultimately, like, to dumb it down, what kind of makes these people tick? Why are they who they are, and why do they create what they create? So that I can do my best to, eloquently, describe that on my channel. I do the best that I can. Most of the time, when I'm getting into, like, reactions, sometimes it's tough. When a lot of her stuff is tough. When you have songs that are deeply poetic, and you can't just read lyrics at a surface level. You have to analyze and dive deep into that. This stuff helps. Um because and me, you guys have seen my stuff. I'll latch onto an idea, and then, like, I'm just gonna stay that path, and sort of you sort of interpret things how you would as the listener, but each person might interpret things differently, and that's totally fine. That's the beauty of art, right? Um, but I'm sidetracked. See, the ADD, I'm all over the place all the time. Go support Aurora. Please go like, go subscribe. Fantastic watching this stuff. Of course, love to have you guys here as well. If you could smash that like, make sure you're subscribed. Appreciate it very much. It does help the channel. Have a wonderful weekend, guys. We'll talk to you on the next. You will see some more Aurora stuff on the channel here very soon. I've got quite a bit to do still. And she's got a whole catalog, and I've barely touched the surface. So we got work to do. We'll talk to you on the next.